All right, guys. So, good morning. In today's class, we are going to talk about the hosting, right? How we gonna make our money stack project online? Okay. So the first thing what I have choose is render website, right? Called render here. Okay. So once your project will be live, right? Something. Let's say this is running. This is the project. This is the first project. Okay. So first, let's talk about this project quickly, and then we're gonna go to this hosting process, right? So this project is live. You can see, you know, are you gonna have like update? Maybe this is the update, right? Here, this will be the details. When you click on this, you will get the details of that page. Correct? Go back by clicking this button. You can design your own button if you want. I just have keep it the way it is in the video, right? And then see, I'm just fetching the details, right? I'm not making nice card. Okay, I just display something there quickly. Then this will be the delete, right? For example, I want to delete this, so it will ask you something like yes, delete it, and it deleted, right? There is edit also, so you can edit, right? So basically update, okay, and save, and it will update, and you see that's updated, right? So CRUD operation, create, read, update, delete, that's the thing. Okay, now if you want to add new, there is a new button, you can click and add a new book, right? So this is new book, right? 2050. Okay, edition, author will be Paul Rand, right? And then maybe publisher will be published year 2050. Okay, and save, right? And you see this book added right in our list. Fine. So this is the project, right? You have back end, front end. Now if you look at the MERN book app here, it will I just keep it because I have to host, right? So I have to keep this project in my GitHub as a folder, right? Or what you call the repository. Okay, the main repository will be MERN book app. Inside I have backend and front end. So in the backend, only thing you have to do is like you need to add this core policy, right? Course policy. Why? Because you are communicating with your front end route, the link, right? So you have to tell the backend, okay, please allow my front end communication from coming from this link, right? And the process will be like get, post, put, pass, delete. These are the methods will be, right, coming from this link. Okay, and the allow headers type will be content type, right? So just you have to install course, npm install course, and then app.use. Use is the middleware which will make this run every time when there is a request, right, from somewhere to this page. Okay, that will run first. Fine. Next thing, I again updated, right? Remember there was a file for your env, so you can just add .env package, right? And then import that and run the config from that object. Okay, so that you will be able to create .env files and add your variables here, right? Port and database URL, you can do that. In that way you will be able to access through process.env.database URL and process.env port, right? You can do that, and then you have access, same thing again inside your wherever you are creating your server, right? The port and also the URL here in your Mongo Connect. Good. So that is all you have to do in the backend. Then once you have finished all that, right, front end, because we don't have any login or any environment variable, right? Let's not worry about that for now. In this project, we don't have any environment variable, so that is okay. That's fine, right? But if you have, you can add that in your deployment. Fine. So once we finish with this, you can git add, git commit, git push, right? You can push this code to your GitHub, right? So after the code is in GitHub, what we need to do, we need to go back and start preparing for the hosting, right? So let's do that. So what I'm going to do is I will just come here. 1 second. Let's see if I'm recording. Yeah, it's good. So I will just go to the, the dashboard, right? Go to the dashboard. And because in the render, once you create account, you can link your GitHub, right? Select whatever project you want to host. It's similar to what do you call that? The other provider. What was that? Not Netlify. I mean, Netlify also same, right? Almost same. Netlify or what is the next provider, guys, for the next years? Vercel, right? Vercel. It's same thing. Okay, even you can host here also, right? In Vercel also. In Vercel, you just have to do a little bit. I think almost similar configuration as well. Okay, if you want to host here, you can find the YouTube some description, some video, right? And then you just use that one. But almost same process. Okay. So let's continue with the render for now, right? So new project. Once you are in the dashboard here, just click on the new project. See, I added like 5-10 months before, right? Something here. Yeah. I don't know if that will be work. What is that? Okay, so that was okay. It will maybe, I don't know if this login is maybe not complete, right? Something is not clear. Fine. So what we're gonna do is let's go back here. Let's continue. Okay, let's continue. Let me go back and add a new book, right? New book. So we're gonna basically we are this static site will be our front end, right? So web service, you want to add your backend first. Let's do that. So I will select the repository, build and deploy from Git repository. Next, if you have the folder here, MERN book app, right? This is the one I connected yesterday. So it's here. Look at like 18 hours before, right? Yesterday I did that. So MERN book app is here. I will just, if you not find that, just select, just search, okay, MERN like book app, right? If you not find, it's here. But it's okay. If not find, what you have to do is go to configure account, right? Click on that configure account and continue. Select your like GitHub, right? You have to add your password, confirm, and then just scroll down right here. Select either all repository. Basically select only select repository, right? So click on this and search now, right? So just like MERN whatever book, just search your folder, okay? Book. So it's already added, right? So that's why you not find here. I have already added, but you'll find, okay? And then just click on that and then save, right? Okay, save, and you will be sent back to your render page again. Okay, so let's go back now, right? Let's go back because we have already there, so I don't need to worry about that. This is the one. So once you save, you will hit here. You're gonna find that project in this box, right? Now click on connect. Okay, so this is my backend, right? So I'll just call it the MERN book backend. This is the Node.js project. Okay, just select Node. Leave it the main folder. I just leave it like that. Select where you want to host, right? This is the cloud service provider. So just leave it Singapore, whatever, right? You can find something in your place. I'll just leave it Singapore, right? The root directory. So give the name, right? What is the root? So look at the folder name, okay? Like backend and frontend, right? So that is backend, okay? So I will just type here backend like that. Backend, right? Back, okay? Back end. Fine. So back end, just type, and now it's a build command, right? So what is the build? So that will be npm. In this case, we don't have the build command, right? Just install it, okay, and install. Because if you look at our repository, basically in the backend, in our package, you don't have any build here. You just have npm start. Basically, we're gonna do the npm. Maybe you can just do npm start, right? That will be fine. But in first, you have to install all this, correct? Npm install all this dependency, right? We need. So just for that reason, we just call npm install. And maybe in the React, you're gonna have npm run build, something like that, right? In the build command, you can do that. So after that, start command. What is the starting command for your project, right? In the backend, so we have npm start, right? Npm start, that will start node index page, right? So in our package, look at here, npm start will start this node index.js. We just need to, because we are not building, right? So it will be started one time and it will be there, right? Done. And then you select the free one. Right now is $7, right? See, just make sure you select the 0, no money here. And then you're going to move to the variable, right? Environment variables. Just click on add environment variables, or just select this one. Let me cancel all this, right? Just click add everything one time, okay? So now what I will do is I'm going to go to my env file, copy this all, and just paste here, right? Done. And add variable. Finish. Now next is deploy, right? Deploy web service. So it's gonna take maybe 1 minute and it should be online. So let's see if everything is okay. Let's give it a minute. The build is successful, deploying now, and you're gonna find the link here, right? So now our backend is in live, right? And then you're gonna get whatever the route we had, like HTTP localhost 8000, right? Before that will be moved to this link now. Okay, so let it complete. Okay, so it's starting now, right? It's starting node index.js. So done, finish, right? Yeah, so that's fine. Service is live now, right? Look at this. So if I just click this link, because I added the something to test, right? In my, if you go to the index page, what I have done is, if I go to the root route, right, I should get back in its success. I should get this call, right? I should get that, okay? In my root route, get, it should just return me back in its success. So let's try now, right? What I'm going to do, just click this link, right? Open in the page and look at here, back in its success, right? That means this is localhost 8000. Same, exactly same thing, right? But now it is in the cloud. So I'll just copy this link now, right? And remember, even let's say localhost 8000/ we have books, right? Books route, books, to get all the books, right? Click on that and see, we're getting the data from our MongoDB cloud. See that? We're getting all the data, right? Fine. So it's working perfectly. So now what I will do is, because we're gonna host our front end now, right? And front end is going to need this link to connect to the back end. So let's update in our front end right now. And then, so we should have added like the variable, right? And then use that, so that you just need to change one place, but we can just change it here everywhere, right? For now. So that link is localhost 8000. I'll just remove that part and put this link. Okay, done. Same thing I will do now for the index, anything right now. Okay, one more thing now, right? This is the backend. Let's see. So in our backend, we have this, right? So here we have to add the front end link later, not now, later. Okay. So let me close that. Let's go to the, we change the backend link here, then delete also, you have to change everywhere, right? In all the route. Change, and also go to the edit, change, and also go to the show, right? So everywhere we have localhost 8000, you replace with our new live link. Okay, and home page has something. So of course, we this will be live, right? So you want, you can change here also, because we're not going to use this, like okay, one second, guys. What is here? Use effect. Okay, one second, what I'm doing here. So this will be the which page is this? Home page, right? In the home page, what we are doing, we are trying to get the book, right? So localhost 8000 books. So change this also with this one. Okay. So get, and then you're going to call that API, right? Link and books, and then you're going to paste the data. Yeah, that should work. So any more place? I don't think so, right? I think that is all, create, delete, edit, show single book, right? Single book here with ID, and then we have the home page to display all the book, right? Yeah, that is good enough. So let's save, right? And then anything else we're gonna change? Not sure yet. Let me check. No, I don't think so. That is all right. So let me quickly push the code now, right? What I will do is I'm gonna cancel this and go back to my main MERN book app, right? And git add, git commit -m update route, but maybe backend, right? Something like that, and git push. So it will push the whole code from the MERN book app. Okay. Now it should be in the GitHub. So let's wait for a few seconds, and then we're going to go back and then work on our deployment again, right? So once you deploy, and then the thing is, once you deploy, right, and if you make any change to your code and again push to the GitHub will automatically trigger the redeployment of your code here. Okay, it will redeploy, right? So let's not worry for now. We're gonna start our deployment again, right? So just click on the new again, new, right? And this time will be static site, because we don't have basically dynamic, right? We don't have any dynamic site. So one more thing, okay, before we start, right? Remember, when you do npm run build in our React project, if you do npm run build, what's gonna happen, right? It will build your project, basically compile everything and create a folder, something like a dist, right? This folder, okay? So you have assets and you have index HTML, right? That is all you have. If you look at this index, that is fine. And the rest, everything will be added inside this here, right? Somewhere here, okay? See the normal JavaScript and all that, right? CSS, compile. Basically, it just compile whole everything, right? Like this, okay? And that is called like a static site, or even a dynamic site also. When you build, right, it knows to put things together in the compact way. Okay, so in the installation also we're gonna just create this dist folder so that it's gonna build our project and store in that folder, right? And from there it's gonna read everything. So let's do that. That is all automated. We don't need to worry. New static site. I'm gonna connect to my MERN book app, and then here I will just same process, just call it front end, right? Branch will be main, root directory, front end, because we have in front end folder, front end like that. Here build. So we're gonna say first we're gonna install all the package, right? And then npm run build, right? I think npm install and npm build command, npm run build. Yeah, so let run that too. I hope that is okay, right? What was this suggestion? Let's see. npm install and then npm run build, because we need to build our project. Okay, and publish directory, where you're going to build, right? So this is in the dist folder. So the / means in the root folder you add the dist folder and inside you build. / is the root folder. Okay, inside there will be the dist folder where you're going to build the new command. You're just going to build everything right there. So we don't have variable, in our front end we don't have any variable. So yeah, that should be good enough, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, advanced, there is something. No, right? Auto deploy, yes. Auto deploy, yes, means every time you make changes to your GitHub, integrate to the GitHub, right? CI, continuous integrate, and deployment, CD, continuous deployment, right? So GitHub, so see the service provider like Render or maybe Parcel, right? They have that CI CD integrated already in their service, right? So you don't have to do any special code configuration. But during our DevOps, we're going to learn how you can make configuration to our GitHub, right? To let's say you hosting your own virtual service, right? Or maybe virtual, you buy the virtual service and host your Linux server, right? And then there you want to deploy, maybe using the Dockers and other stuff, right? In that time, you have to configure everything in the Docker, okay? But these things taking care of everything, right? If you look at something here, let's see. Okay, let's not worry about that for now. Yeah, so see that monorepo they are using, most commonly used with monorepo, right? Anyway, let's forget about that. This is all you have to do, and then just click on deploy static site and see what happens, right? So it will clone the things from our project, just cloning from there, and then it start reading all the documents. Then it will run that npm install and then npm run build. So okay, so everything looks fine. npm run build now, right? Okay, so there is something error now. Public dictionary, right? That this does not exist. Okay, npm run audit. Okay, so there is something error now. It says run npm audit. No. So in publish directory .this does not exist. Okay, so what is the problem now? Let's go to the setting now, right? MERN front end. From there we getting front end, right? And then so publish directory. Okay. So front end / example build or dist, right? When we have the dist already, even if you don't have this, right, that should be fine. So when it build its npm run build, it should build, somewhere there, right? Oh, I don't know why it did not, dist. Okay. So it's, I don't know why it didn't work. So let's see. Save. Everything looks okay. Auto deploy, yes. Okay, fine, fine. No. Settings. So everything looks okay, right? But I don't know why it did not work. Let me just take this out and see what it's saying. So public directory, the root directory dot dist. Save change. So static publish path cannot be empty, right? So if I just put dist, but it should be in a dot slash like a root directory, right? But I don't know if this will take or not. Let's add something. Normally it should be dot slash and then give the folder name. Dot slash is always something in the root. Like front end is the root, and inside we try to build. Okay, so it says a publish directory dist does not exist, right? Publish directory dist does not exist. Build failed. Uh, hmm. Okay, let's go to the met setting again, and then you're gonna look for the error right here in the public directory. So let's look at here. Front in build. So example dot slash build or slash dist and front end build, right? So okay, so we are in the front end slash build. Okay, let's put the new name, right? Build. Okay, let's put that one and try again. Front end slash build, right? See if that works. If we go to the here, right, inside the MERN, no, not that one. Let's check something. Search. MERN book app, right here. Front end. So we have source. And plus we have public, right? Public. So let's see. Then I started it to work, right? I don't know why it's giving error. So same thing here is a, so publish directory build does not exist, build failed. npm, I don't know if I put the wrong command, right? Let me check one time quickly, guys. Just give me a second. Go back here in the setting. So we have front end, that is main, front front end, right? And then npm install. So remember, run this command to build your app, right? Okay, let me remove the install. Just keep it npm run build. I hope that is the one, right? Here you can check build feed, npm run build, right? That is the one. So that looks fine. Oh, it already run. Okay, I need to look at the other one. That is running npm build, right? But publish directory build does not exist. Publish directory build does not exist. Front end, publish directory, right? So example dot build. So edit. Let's try one more time. Dot slash build. Okay, same error, right? So I don't know what is the error. Maybe I will figure out later and then I will explain, right? But the only thing is you will get this link, right? You're gonna get this link. Okay, right now you're not gonna find anything. The only thing after, right, after this will be success, you're gonna get this link. This is the front end. Okay, what you have to do is to go back to your backend, right? And in the index here, this origin. Okay, so from which link you are trying to access the backend, and this is the one, right? You just change and git add, git commit, git push, and the rest will work, right? But this must be working. Okay, so I don't know what is the error. I will figure out and then maybe I will explain maybe after lunch. Okay, so that is all, right? Let me stop here, guys.